everyone, it's SJ. Happy Baby Name Monday on a brilliant sunny heat wave here in London. It is absolutely boiling. I hope you've had a brilliant day and thanks so much for stopping by to my YouTube channel for another Baby Name Monday. Hope you've got a glass of Pimm's and are just settling down for a few amazing, unusual colour baby names. So if you're new, I'm SJ. I do a new baby name video here on YouTube every single Monday. I would love you to subscribe and follow along if you love baby names. You don't have to be naming a baby. Also share it with somebody you think might love it. And I love taking your requests, and this was one of them. So lots of people wanted colour baby names because they are really beautiful names and it gives you that really nice link to that vibrant colour that you like and a little theme for their bedroom and everything. And the colours also make you feel things, don't they? They're very emotive. So we're seeing this is a big trend in celebrity world as well. Obviously blue ivy being two colours really. As always, I've gone for some more unusual ones because I know that you know jades, I know that you know scarlets, I know you know violets, and I wanted to be a little bit different. So here goes. I will go boy, girl, boy, girl. So for boys, how about the name Azul? Azul is a brilliant sounding name, isn't it? Really bang on trend with the Z, and it actually means blue in Spanish, which I think is really, really lovely. If we're looking for a colour name that's a little bit different. Obviously Spanish is one of the most spoken languages all around the world, so people will recognise this as a colour name. And actually in Arabic it means the colour of the sky without clouds, which is so lovely. It just brings to mind that really peaceful, calm, gorgeous day like we're having today. Should have filmed this outside. And yeah, a beautiful clear sky, morning feeling for your baby boy. What do you think of Azul? For girls, this is a very well-known colour and also evergreen shrub, which is lavender. I love lavender as a name. It's kind of become quite famous through Harry Potter because he didn't have a girlfriend, Lavender. But yeah, lavender in the Harry Potter series, and lavender is just such a beautiful scent. It's often in toiletries. Even though it seems like a very well-known name and a well-known plant, it's only at number 5,700 in terms of usage, so it's not getting widely used, but I think it's gorgeous. She could be Livy, she could have lots of lovely nicknames. What do you think of lavender? I'd absolutely love to be called Lavender. Wonder if I could pull it off. So for boys, how about a very dark colour, Onyx? Onyx is a really cool name, isn't it? It's a bit of a superhero, supervillain type of name. There is a supervillain called Onyx, but again, I think with the strong X, a bit like Azul, it sounds very, very masculine, but it's got that lovely colour association to it, and it just is a really strong sounding colour name for boys. So Onyx is a mineral and it has lots of uses. So Romans used to enter battle with carvings of onyx because they believed it gave them courage and strength. In Renaissance Europe, they used to use onyx to say that it gave people eloquence, and midwives are said to have placed onyx on a woman's chest during labour to ease childbirth. Wouldn't that be a thing? So it's got quite a nice link to childbirth and that side of things as well. I think it sounds like an uber trendy, bang on, modern trend name for a baby boy. What do you reckon? Or how about the name Olivine? Olivine, isn't that nice? It is a yellowy green gemstone, and a lot of colour tones come from gems, and I just thought this was a really pretty one because olive is a gorgeous colour name, that beautiful olive green. But Olivine, it's just a little bit different, isn't it, with Olivia being so popular. I thought you guys might like it. It's also the birthstone for the month of August, so we're coming up to a summer baby, then it could be a really nice way of bringing in the birthstone, having a colour name as well, and a gorgeous colour name, like green and yellow together, that kind of hue is beautiful, isn't it? Very relaxing, very nature-led. So yeah, Olivine, it's so pretty, and I've never met an Olivine. For boys, a little bit of an unusual one. How about the name Navy? I think Navy sounds so cool, doesn't it? Like Davy is a really cool name, and Dave, and Navy just sounds like a name, but it's not being used at the moment. Navy blue became a name associated with that lovely colour blue. I absolutely love it because the Navy officers used to wear it, and so that's where it's got its association from, with the Navy uniforms that they wear. But it's just a really cool colour. It's a bit like the name denim, which is out there, but Navy is just a little bit more wearable, I think, because it's less everyday, and I think it would just be really, really cute. Similar for girls, how about the name Goldie? Goldie, obviously gold is one of our most luxurious items. It's used for money, and it's This name actually comes from the word for gilded. Goldie Hawn is the most famous Goldie that we know, and this could be a great nickname for something like Marigold if you wanted to go with something a little bit softer. But I think Goldie by itself just sounds really cool and sassy for a little girl. Just got a little bit of edge to it. If we're looking for a kind of cool, sassy, edgy name for a little girl, you can't really go wrong with Goldie. For boys, how about another blue tone, which is the name Cobalt? So Cobalt is a really on-trend vibrant colour, isn't it, of blue at the moment. You're seeing it lots in fashion, and actually really interestingly, as a mineral, its worth has doubled in the last year because cobalt is used in technology in smartphones and electric cars, which is seeing companies spending a lot more money and it becoming a lot more desirable. So this name kind of reminds me of saffron in that way, that it's this quite exclusive kind of name, and I just think it sounds really cool. A little boy could go by Kobe if he was called Cobalt, but I just think it sounds really strong. It sounds very masculine, sounds like a real name with the C and the T sound to it, but you'd always have that kind of edgy blue colour to it. I think it could be a really trendy one. Would you ever go with Cobalt? For girls, how about the name Mulberry? I just think this is so adorable. Mulberry is that deep colour of the mulberry fruit. So the mulberry fruit is spelled I-E, and mulberry as a colour is with a Y, and there's of course a big fashion brand, Mulberry, which is very designer and exclusive, so it gives it a little bit of a poshness to it. I think it just sounds adorable, and the colour is a lovely, lovely rich colour that you could easily incorporate into her clothes, into her bedroom. Mulberries are used to make all sorts of things like sweets, jams, mulberry wine, so it's just got a lot of stuff going for it, and as a name I think it's adorable. We use names like cherry, we're seeing now, and mulberry's a little bit different, a little bit more earthy, a bit more of a nature sounding name. I think that you could stick it in the middle and it would be a really interesting choice. What do you reckon? Okay, for boys, this one isn't technically a colour, but you'll know what I mean when I say it. So you could go with the name Neon. So neon obviously is making colour luminous, and we have neon colours as well, so like neon pink or neon yellow. I just thought, God, neon is a really cool modern name because everyone's into that kind of neon signs at the moment, aren't they? It's a very cool interiors thing, and as a name it sounds really nice. Like Neo is a well-known name, it's used quite a lot in Scandinavia, but neon, that, why not? You know, it sounds absolutely brilliant as a name, I think. Neon is actually a gas, and it comes from the Greek word neos, which means new, which I also think is really nice for a new little baby, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going a bit unusual and daring with these names, I know, but neon, I just think it works. And another unusual one for girls, which is associated with the colour green, is the name Myrtle. So Myrtle is such an old-fashioned vintage name, isn't it? It's almost a bit of an ugly name, but the myrtle plant is absolutely beautiful, and that's where the colour myrtle comes from, this lovely green, and it has pink flowers, and pink and green together are stunning, aren't they? Myrtle as a plant is associated with the goddess Venus, and it was associated with love and fertility, and it was a very important plant to her. And I saw this as a colour name that came up when you're looking for different hues of green, and I thought, how cool is that, and how brilliant that things like Mabel have come back, things like Margot have come back, but maybe Myrtle is a bit more of a quirky choice, and it's got the lovely colour associated with it. So those are my top 10 unusual and rare colour names for boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below any unusual or regular colour names that you have chosen for your children and why you chose them, or ones you would love to put onto this list. I read all the comments and love it when you guys join in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I would really love it. And there is a new themed baby name every single Monday. I am boiling. I'm not enjoying the heat. I'm being such a misery, hiding inside and talking to you guys. That is fun though. So I shall go and cool myself off and enjoy the evening. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye bye.